Greetings, fellow miners. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Oxygen Not Included Volcanea, Episode 8, Digging for Gas. Alright, that's probably enough space in the system. Turn that off, have it cycle again, and then turn on this pump, and then this is going to take the last of the water that's stored in this reservoir. I actually could have just repiped it first, but I'd prefer to run the pipes in a different setup. Give dogs a treat. Here, dude. How am I selecting my dupes? Oh, I'm just not selecting my dupes. You can just assume that I'm not going to be printing up any dupes anytime soon. I wouldn't consider it until I got another source of food, because the amount of farming that I have right now only really can support 5 comfortably. So, no dupes to be selected, in other words. No. Has that made enough room? Yes. Get rid of this water. One mop job at a time. I'm trying to avoid the slime, so I don't run into it and have to deal with slime. You know, I really just don't want to have to deal with slime. Keep your germs over there. Maybe I'll actually not even do it like that. I'll just fill it in like this. Displace it. So the carbon dioxide is coming back. I'll airflow here and let the carbon skimmer actually do some skimming, I suppose. How's the temperature overlay? It's getting a little warm in the bathroom, but other than that, or in the power station, but other than that, it's okay. Definitely some considerations to be made for making sure that temperature doesn't get like out of control. Maybe I'll find a cold biome, or maybe I'll find an ATN or something like that. We'll see. Alright, so this looks done. Let's deconstruct the, deconstruct the sieve. Cool. Get rid of some of the piping, because I'll redesign it a little bit. And then I'm going to replace this valve with a digital one, or whatever, one that could be controlled with logic. Then down here, we're going to get rid of this liquid vent, this signal switch, this liquid shutoff. So someone's going to have to get their eyes burned. Get rid of the automation that we don't need. Change the plumbing around. And then we're going to want to cut part of the pipe to reroute it to where we need it to go. All right. So this is the loop back. This is the intake. So we'll cut the pipe here. Actually, I'll cut it. I'll delete the whole thing. Make it look a little bit more aesthetic. So I know that we're going to have a little bit of leak here. We'll have to mop that up. 'Tis fine. They hate working in there, but they should be unionized if they want to rebel. Alright. Then, off of this third reservoir should be germ-free. So from here, we'll dump it into the sieve and then have the sieve dump it back. So if the valve's open, it will lead to the end vent, and if it's not, it will circle back. Based upon this signal switch, which currently will be off. Something to print. Refined copper. Yeah. I'll take free copper, thank you. Alright, down here, we're almost done getting rid of all this unwanted water. And this is a sweep only now, bottle emptier, so I have to trigger the water to be swept for it to be deposited anyway. Okay. We have got it. So then all that's left is to have this dirty water, or untreated water. Well, I'm going to move the sink as well, because the sink was one of the reasons why I wanted to move it all. So before we go into this setup, people will have to pass the sink first. Now, with my luck, that I probably have not shrunk the room down enough for it to be a park. Then the polluted water will come out of here. That's slightly more elegant. Fair. I mean, not really. It's still pretty hideous. But I can pretend. There we go. Mopping up the last of it. Perfect. Then I can actually set up a water lock that isn't germy and nasty and gonna constantly infect my dupes with germs. It will be perfect. Sorry I've been taking so long. Just trying to, you know, not make any errors. I think for now, what I will do is I will, I'll start planting millwood over here in order to supplement some of the K-cows that I've got, and then I'll turn them to not harvested once I have critters to feed. So the room size right now is 69. It needs to be 64. Luckily, that's pretty easily solvable. All I have to do is slap a door here. 2 little wall tiles, and we're done. So we'll have our park. At least I will have built a park. And the good thing about this park is it's the main thoroughfare for the base. So everybody uses it, right? There's no way to, like, avoid the park because it's the main ladder. So at least there's that, right? So park's done. Probably not the permanent location of a park, if you ask me. Like, you know, that's not where I'd keep it long term, but it works for now. So, park complete. Druckerant with hydrogen vent, you're coming next. So, I will put the liquid lock maybe here? I mean, I know I don't need to actually set it up with constructed tiles like I am, but it will help to move things around faster. You know, I should have, hold on, let me not do that. I'm going to set up this liquid lock properly, but, like, in vacuum mode, so that there's nothing but vacuum on the other side, and then once I tap the hydrogen vent, there will be nothing but hydrogen on the other side. That way I don't have to do any filtration. Which, is going to be easier. That's one cheesy park? How? The millwood was here. It was wild. I just used it. You know? Maybe at some point I'll do it like a proper park with a pip and have the pip bury eggs, but yeah, I mean that works. And if it works, it doesn't need fixing. Okay, I could probably already start... Oh, you know, I'm going to want to sweep up all this germy water before I put a bottle emptier here. So that I don't end up with, like, germy water, you know, in my water lock that I'm so trying to be careful about not germifying. So, I'm not going to turn on this bottle emptier just yet. And because I'm really impatient, let's go ahead and set up 2 bottle emptiers so that I can dump twice as fast. So it seems to me like, oh no, this tank has germs. Maybe it wasn't primed? Well, the germs are dying. I think the first tank needs to have water in it for, whatever, it doesn't matter. Eventually I'll have automation there to make sure that no germy water gets leaked into my water supply. But for now, it works just fine. Alright, so we'll get all that swept up. This is going to be sweep only, all 9s. We'll get the last of the water put away, and then I'll start digging for the hydrogen vent. This was, what, a minor volcano, and this was polluted oxygen, I think? So I haven't discovered anything new that's useful. In terms of stress should be a lot better. Actually, let me look at skills. So now that I have the park, I have a lot more morale overhead to be able to play with skills. So like with Dodo, I can give you better carrying. Have I ever done a playthrough of Terraria? No, I have not. Not to date. Cheers. There was a lot of water that needed to get moved. And I have idle dupes just like waiting to dump the water. And apparently Bissolite? Why can't I put a Bissolite in here? Is it a new... So I'm going to say actually no critter eggs. But a Bissolite's fine. No polluted dirt. No rot piles. Copy the settings and paste across the board. So there was just a shine nymph egg that we had stashed. So now there's somewhere to put that Abyssalite. Alright, one thing I did not incorporate in here is the liquid shutoff valve to stop flow into the system. So I should incorporate that. I'll put it right there. And we only have a little bit more water to sweep up. And then it will be hydrogen time. And there's my water catch, working exactly as it should, preventing water that should not go into my clean supply from going into my clean supply. So, this is a success. This is a triumph. All right, let's go ahead and get a liquid shutoff. Wow, if I could hit O to rotate. I somehow misclicked O, like, oh so many times. I could use pliers to break the connection? Yeah, I should have. Those kind of new tools, I haven't... Ooh, spicy tofu? I like spicy tofu. I'll get an arbor acorn. But I like spicy tofu. IRL. Yeah, some of the new tools that have been introduced in the last 14 months, I don't really know about because I haven't played in that long. So, it's all news to me. Okay, yeah, we are, as far as I can tell, good. So, water, bottle, done. We have a lot of dupes that are idle. I think what I'm going to do is just, like, build a ladder up here, as a thing to do. Oh, the problem with the ladder up here, though, is, that will screw up the park. Because this park can only be so big. So, let's go ahead and do this. For now. I'll eventually rework the park, but for now, we'll just have it go like that. Where it cuts off and starts a new route. Okay, we're getting the liquid lock. And maybe I'll just do some research. I don't really care what kind of research, just get some more of it. So, if we're doing ranching, I'll do animal control, because we might want an incubator. Lunny, thank you for the resub. You're the lunniest. I don't know what that means, but I'll stand by it if anyone asks. Alright. We're almost there with the liquid lock. I like how I have idle people. It's surprising. I ought to move the compost as well, because compost is inherently dirty. To behind the bathroom. So let me do that as like just a side thing. Okay, one more pump of the bottle emptier and we'll have a liquid lock. Kcals are looking a little low. I think that's because we ran out of fertilizer and haven't been farmers touching the bristle blossoms. I'm not worried about it yet because we're about to get a bunch of mealwood. So maybe I'll just do some pickled meal. Someone should be auto-bottling any minute now. Am I still gonna mech door for the hydrogen lock? Once I get closer to the geyser itself, I'll probably put a manual airlock here. Just in case the liquid lock fails. Hopefully I won't need it, but, you know, better plan for the worst. Oh, yep, nope, no, we're done. Sweet. Okay, now that we're done, deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. Finally. So it's vacuum over here because I'm mining up a void. And then we'll do a ladder that goes all the way down to the geyser. And then in this spot, I'll put the gas pump. Call me fussy, but I'm going to move the cabling. There we go. I'm not going to plug it in just yet. But I will run the gas pipe. All right. So far, so good. Yeah, I'll dig that square above the ladder as well. Yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna put it there. I'll put it, you know, where it's gonna be less inconvenient. Animal control research is done. Neat. I'll get fossil fuels next. Maybe you all will want me to tap the natty gas. Maybe not. It'll be up to you. That's not plugged in, is it? That would be my fault. So I got the critter sensor, which senses critters. I've got the fish trap incubator. I could stick eggs in the incubator, but I don't even have any Dreco or Dreklet eggs, so I'm not too worried about the eggs. If I end up getting eggs, yeah, I'll reconsider. Alright, this was for compost, putting it behind sinks for cleaning. And very soon, we will have the ability to tap the wash bar, to tap the geyser. And I have all the infrastructure I need to bring that hydrogen pretty immediately, right? We have all of the gas piping and everything, so shouldn't take too long. I have not yet tested out the new filter method, but taking a look at whether or not the water coming in is germy, it is not. In fact, none of the water in the third tank is germy. Only the first tank is germy, the second tank is sometimes germy, the third tank is never germy, or not yet. So, my main basin is not germy. I am going to hit this signal switch. And hope I haven't made some sort of grave error. Nay, looks pretty good. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to just displace all of this water and eventually put it into my tank, my main tank, like, purified. Dupe skills. Chimic. Oh, Badger can get plumbing. Although you guys say that there's now a snip tool, so plumbing is less useful. But it's still, like, strength for carrying, so that's still helpful. So I think for both of them, I'm going to give them tidying and plumbing. Clean up, clean up. Do a little mopping there, and we're just a few ladders away. Kick cows are going back up. Stress isn't too bad. Things are moving along. I am gonna go grab Tusk. I'll be right back. She's like losing her mind in the other room. All right, there we go. The sage hatch ate some leftovers. That's okay. Oh, why are we still... Yeah, that's dumb. That's where all that extra water came from. I was like, oh, well, why is my liquid lock overflowing? Now I know why. Because I was overflowing it. Genius! I use that term loosely and ironically. Water pool still clean. Yep. Printables. Wow, you just... It's going to be my 4th acorn? I might want to print a forest. It's getting weird, man. So many acorns. Alright, fossil fuel research is done. Let's go with advanced power and low resistance conductors. Just for something to research. So the only problem with this setup I have right now is, like, it kind of sucks to breathe. Because there's kind of a pool of carbon dioxide here, and then, like, you know, yeah, sucks to breathe. Don't I need a pip to plant the acorn? I would, yes. I'm just getting them so that if I end up with pips at some point, I can have them plant me like a massive wild acorn farm or arbor tree farm. If I want. It would be one of those, you guys get to vote if that's something I ever do. But we're getting pretty close. Let me see if pulling's up. So the next stage of the Dreco Ranch will be to actually go get some Drecos or Trecklets. And they're mostly going to be found in not fun areas to breathe in. So what I might want to do here is to build some temporary liquid locks because I don't have the materials to make atmosuits. To build some liquid locks in order to gain access to these Drecos, so that I can wrangle them and bring them back to the ranch. Which, I just realized doesn't even have a drop-off point. So I would need one of those as well. What was that? Farm, critter drop-off. There. Cheers! It's too bad there wasn't one in this room. Dreco, that is. Because I'd already tapped that. So yeah, I'll be going here and here. I guess I could do one water lock and just have the water lock here and then go up and over. And if I don't care about combining the hydrogen and chlorine, which I don't care about combining those. So mayhaps that will be what I do. Dog treats. It will, however, be quite difficult to breathe. So what I might want to do is also set up a oxygen diffuser up here to oxygenate this area on the other side of the liquid lock, just to try to add some oxygen to the area so that it's not just like hydrogen and chlorine to breathe. Because if it's just hydrogen and chlorine, my dupes are going to have a real hard time traversing that area. They're gonna hate it. Okay, we are down. So let's go ahead and excavate around the geyser. And we will have hydrogen in no time. I wonder how close I am to burning out the initial cable that I have. Okay, so the potential load is already 2K over 1K. So yeah, I'm doing a bad job of that. Not everything's on at once. Like the textile loom and the rock crusher aren't. That's a lot of water. Alright, let's shut this off. And turn this back on. Maybe build some pumps and pipes before I free the geyser? Sure. This playthrough did not just start today, no. I played this last week as well. How hot is the hydrogen that comes out of the vent? I don't know. I would have to analyze it. 932 Fahrenheit. But the specific heat of the hydrogen is pretty low. So I'm not too worried about the heat problem. As you will see why. Okay, K-Cows are bouncing back up. Good. The diffuser is all set up. You know, yeah, okay, I made a little mistake here, so let me fix that. I'm gonna put the diffuser here. Because I'm gonna want a ladder in this spot. Because if I put the ladder over more, I will leak all of the water out of that. Don't want that. That'd be a problem. And I really only need to put the water lock in, or the liquid lock in, like right before I enter the. And also it's hydrogen, so it's not going to flow downwards. Hydrogen is lighter than air or oxygen. Shouldn't use the term air because air does not exist in this game. Gases do not mix. You love the game that the game makes the player consider things like specific heat. Yeah, and to that end, the specific heat of hydrogen is very low, which means it can come out hot, but it doesn't have a lot of energy, meaning that really hot hydrogen is not as much of a problem as really hot solid or liquid, right? Solids are a lot more dense, so a hot solid takes way more effort to cool down than a hot gas. Meaning that if you fart on my parade, I can be chill about it. Okay, gas pump is done, right? The ventilation for it is completed. The power for it is completed, so we are good to excavate the geyser. Or the vent. And then maybe try to analyze it? That'd be cool. It depends on whether it's outgassing or not. Oh, that actually reminds me, there's one other research I should do, considering that we're about to tap a very hot thing. Where is sick bay? Okay. I might want to get a sick bay. Because... or a triage cot. Because, yeah, like, I could definitely see a situation where I get a little burned. I'll stick it here. Trash cot isn't going to be enough. Maybe you'll insulate the pipes? I only need 2K pressure of hydrogen, so I'm not going to do that. More effort than it's worth for a problem that won't be a problem. No, it's already outgassing. Thank you for tuning in to Oxygen Not Included, which originally streamed live on Twitch June 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.